the channel. Welcome back, explorers. My name's Jack. You join me here today on this wonderful Tuesday, catching up on a Daytona 500 highlights. I would have watched it live, but again, time zone differences, me being in the jolly old land of England. So I'm going to catch up with the highlights. Why not? This was actually brought to my attention by, I don't want to get your name wrong, a climber at 131 Climber on Twitter. Tagged me early hours of this morning saying I had to react to the race. So here we are. And I feel a little bit like over and underdressed for such a momentous occasion. And you know, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. I'll be right back. Ugh. Right. Let's get some NASCAR underway, shall we? If you are new around here and you like what you see, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. It lets YouTube know I'm doing something you enjoy. And if you're old around here, welcome back, explorers. Let me know in the comments who your favourite NASCAR driver is currently and of all time, if you haven't already. Let me know if you watched the race. And without further ado, should we get into it?
Finally, the Rocks.
Am I the only one a bit bored of The Rock? Am I? I think he's great. I grew up watching WWE. The Attitude Era will always be in my heart. I feel like The Rock is just a salesman. And I know that's his business, but he just seems so fake. He's so... I think when I was growing up he was cool, but as you get older it's just like, oh my god, alright mate, alright. Why is he the race officiator?
Says drivers.
He has got great arms though for the amount of steroids he does. Here we go.
And they will face the green flag for 200 laps, 500 miles to start the 2024 season. Green flag, the Daytona 500 is underway.
And away we go. Ooh. I'm not going to lie.
Can't be iffy in these decisions.
Twitter was alive last night with...
Oh, crash! Two cars slammed together in Harrison Burton.
of this being an incredible race with a lot happening in it. Oh, whoa!
Traffic gets tagged, turned around, and 5 cars.
Sorry, I was too caught up in it. Yeah, no, Twitter was weirdly alive last night after I checked this morning for my tag. This was apparently a phenomenal race through and through, so I am very excited to see this.
Ryan Priest.
What happened there?
That inside wall.
Ah.
Harrison Burton, big damage on the 21 car.
And Carson,
wow.
the rookie, gets taken out into that very, very wet grass in the ball field.
Well, no traction from that rain.
100th ever NASCAR win, and Harrison Burton gets tagged and sent.
Well, this is exactly what you don't want to see happen. Something early in this race where everybody's trying to race hard, and we just talked about those guys going to that third lane, and it puts those guys in the middle lane in a bad spot.
Oh!
The handling of their cars.
I thought he came out of it relatively... The car is relatively okay, but it took more damage than I thought.
Harrison Burton.
Okay, you see Harrison Burton in the middle of that 3-wide conversation we're talking about, and we are also talking about John Hunter Nemechek kind of being iffy on his move.
Now the 42, John
There
Hunter
it goes.
Nemechek on the outside of Burton. The green and white car.
Yeah.
Brad Keselowski and he make contact.
Keselowski got to his rear bumper, just took a little bit of a love tap, turned him sideways, kind of looked to me like he was on the left corner of that bumper, turned him right down.
Oh.
Well, and it's just what we were talking about, Clint, with everybody trying to feel out exactly what their cars were doing, and those guys in the middle didn't have anything to do with the handling. So, you know, you
is
see
3 wide the preferred method then of racing? Because I thought it was always a 2 wide
exactly
thing.
Right, Clint. The 42 car of John
So
Hunter.
I'm just
got
curious.
A little higher. Brad was probably trying to stay square and
Man.
push the guy behind him.
Yeah.
They just got a little bit offset right there.
Pace car is in. We begin lap 12.
Were any of you there?
Burt
Let me
and
know.
Rallov's cars both removed to the garage. I believe everybody else.
It's
was
crazy
able to continue.
because the very little that I've seen
Well,
of
that's
it,
either
I
gonna be
still
a wake-up
really
call
want to
for
go and
everybody, this
see
is
a
gonna calm
race.
down, or that's just going to
This-
set the tone for this whole race with.
This and NHRA. I want to see this and like drag racing, NHRA drag racing in person. Because apparently both of these sports are enough to make your skeleton rattle inside your frame. So I want to feel that.
Chaos and pushing and shoving. We know we're going to see pushing and shoving, but
And
with
the other
that third
thing-
line, that was a bit of.
The other thing I like about American motorsports is how involved fans can be with the crews and the cars and the pits. And I'm not saying it's like a free-for-all, but there's a lot more interaction and welcomeness to the fans than in, say, like Formula One. In Formula One, it's very top secret, hush hush, no one without security clearance gets to go anywhere near any part of the team or car. And what I've seen from NHRA and even from the pits of NASCAR, it's a very, very fan-orientated sport.
Surprised that early for me.
How about this? Byron moved up to go around him. Busch made a block, separated those Hendrick cars. Now Chase Elliott to the lead. Final lap of the stage.
Yeah, incredible. Busch is up in number 1, eh?
Lap car slow on the bottom. Chase Elliott trying to bring them around and pick up the stage win after a truly disappointing 2023. Kyle Larson, teammate to Chase Elliott.
Gilliland way down in number
Will he try to
30,
grab those 10 points? Well,
33rd.
the stage ticket for himself.
We see Ross Chastain coming to the back bumper of the
Gonna see a push. Gonna see momentum. Watch this 5 going to the outside.
Oh, go, go, go,
Chase
go, go,
Elliott.
go. Sorry, I was reading the leaderboard.
Now
Pushed by
Chastain
Chase. I think the
with-
win
Ooh.
went to Chase Elliott.
Damn.
Fantastic.
Very
Chase
good
Elliott
stage.
Gets his second stage win in the Daytona 500.
Yeah.
Back under green, stage 2.
Oh, yeah, I can just imagine the sound of that as it rattles past you and just makes you, the whole stadium move. Must be incredible.
Battle for the stage win. Battle to be the first car 1 lap down and get the free pass. That's Priest versus Gibbs as Cindric takes
They
over
are
turn 3.
real close racing this race.
Blaney to the bottom.
Oh,
He said was
he
gonna
wants
have
it.
his teammates
He
and
wants it.
dropped to
He
the
wants
bottom
it.
to try to win stage 2.
He wants
Move
it.
by Cindric to move up before Busch got to his outside.
Go,
He
go,
gets
go,
caught
go,
in the
go,
middle.
go, go.
That was a heads-up move by Cindric.
Champion Ryan Blaney.
Good move.
Stage 2 from Austin Cindric, Daniel Suarez.
Can't be mad at it.
Kyle Busch and Tyler Reddick.
If I'm wrong,
It is
let me
Blaney's
know.
third
I feel like that was a
stage
good
win of the
move.
Daytona 500. You're looking at Kyle Busch trying to limp onto pit road
Oh,
without
no.
losing his left front wheel, which has no retaining nut attached. Let's show you the pit stop. and
What
listen to
happened?
this.
Did they not get it on? You are joking. That is
You
terrifying.
see him, no, waved his hands, stop, stop, stop.
Oh.
Unfortunately, did not get that lug nut on.
Yeah, and that's a
Who are you putting that on? Are you putting that on Busch or his pit crew? Because in that slow motion there, it seems like Busch was a little bit too quick to jump the gun. And even the pit members were like, no, no.
tough spot. That's a tough spot for the Jackman because he's thinking fast, fast, fast. But his responsibility is to make sure that both those wheel nuts are on.
Oh, so was it the Jack? So the Jackman, I'm guessing when the car goes down,
Interference on his
I'm guessing in this, when the Jackman releases and lets the car hit the floor again, that is the driver's signal of foot to the floor, get out the pit. Tiny bit of miscommunication there, lads.
stop, so has to
Big issue.
start at the back.
Haven't seen him all day, but look at that. Ricky Stenhouse, last year's winner of the Daytona 500. He's found his way to the front, folks.
And on these styles of track, he typically does. He's won several races on super speedways, obviously winning the Daytona 500 last year. And here we go with the pushing and shoving at the front. Well, for some
Watch
reason,
the 8.
Yeah, the 8 car of Kyle Busch there on the bottom. For some reason, he wanted to get up into that outside line, and that's a pretty tight hole.
That is
And
a
it looks like
very...
he just-
Bad angle, bad spot to do it.
I
Hole
think-
tightened up.
I would bet he. Let's see if there's any flames that come out of the pipe. Hard to tell.
Oh. Guy knows what he's doing, though. That's why he's there and I'm here.
They can't get around. Oh, he's ending.
No. Man, whoa.
Gilliland, Truex, Hamlin, and more.
What happened?
All those Fords were struggling to get around Chastain. Who could get around and get that clean air track position first? That's what happened.
All the hairs on my arms just stood up. That was...
You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming.
I feel like this is going to be a clean... Maybe that's why everyone... That's why I was told to watch it.
Blaney out. Big damage on him.
Totally.
Wow.
Back. That one's done.
Keselowski all wadded up. Gilliland, the black and red car, right with him. Anthony Alfredo there.
What? I was going to say, can we see... What?
Yeah, and you're going to see William Byron right here. Oh, we got.
Actually, all three of those.
Yeah,
That's a pretty good.
all three of those.
I'm glad you hit that.
And you see Alex Bowman up the racetrack, and then
Oh.
start zigging and zagging here,
And it just goes.
Well, obviously, William,
Oh.
that's where it ended up. But the movement from the 6 and the 22, jockeying for position, trying to outduel one another to that position of passing Chastain, that's what stacked all those guys up and got them in trouble.
You know what?
Those guys were going for it. Chastain was holding them up.
As long
You
as-
saw the 6 go to the
As long as all the drivers are okay, that's all that matters. Sucks for Keselowski, Brad Keselowski. I hope I'm saying that right.
bottom. You saw the 22 go to the outside. The race was on, and unfortunately, those guys behind him.
this
were
gives
just-
you a much better view
Yep.
right there. You see the 24 car just being pushed, and sometimes you're not aligned, and you know you're not lifting, and the car gets to moving around, and you hope it works out, and it just didn't work out right here.
We saw this same scenario playing out at the duels the other night when Blaney got in a wreck. You really can't pin it on anybody. It's hard racing, everybody going.
And the reason I say Keselowski is because down the bottom there, and also the guy that tagged me to watch this in Twitter is a number 6 fan. So I can see why it sucks, and I can see why you're hurt.
For it, but when those cars move in front of them, it slows the energy down.
Damn.
Let's ride with Alex Bowman.
Let's not. Ah, come on then, why not? Let's go for a scary moment. Oh,
Trying to stay
that's
off of him.
And you heard him lift.
that in England is called squeaky bum time. When your arsehole starts to do that, starts squeaking, and you've just got to.
And out of the gas.
Several times.
Ross Chastain won the last race of last year at Phoenix.
Damn,
Last
that
person
sucks.
to do that and then win the 500. Jeff Gordon, 1998 to 99. 4 laps to
Whoa.
go. We're back to green.
With only 4 laps to go as well. Damn.
See that top row? Really, everybody's formed up good, and I think as we just saw that huge wreck, I don't think that's going to keep any of those guys from pushing any harder than they were before.
Yeah,
They're
they
keep
all
pushing and shoving
want
and trying
this.
to win
That's
this
not going to
race.
slow anyone down. If
Yeah,
anything,
that's out the
it's a
window.
smaller
Not
pack
an
now.
option anymore.
Look at that.
Strength in numbers.
Bumper to bumper
Chevrolet
racing.
dominates the top 10 right now.
Keep an eye on that rearview mirror. The energy's going to come from these pushes from behind. The accordion's going to be in effect. They're going to come fast.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One
Here's
Bank,
Block,
and away
pit
they
red.
go. That is Cindric into Chastain.
You
Up
son
into
of a
traffic.
bitch.
Did they complete that lap?
Did the leader get the white flag?
This could
Caution
be
waving.
it.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close.
It's going to be very close.
I don't know if he got it out in time. I
believe they saw the white flag.
I think it's William Byron.
I think
I was
so.
going to say, what a mad ending.
It was a block by him, caused Chastain to move down.
It took me a minute to realise that.
Ross Chastain gets away. And
Okay.
we come around to see the final flag of the night. We are under caution with the accident happening just past the start-finish line.
Okay.
Austin Cindric going for a wild ride here, as did Ross Chastain.
You see the light on, you see Bowman ahead of Byron right there, but need to back it up and see this again.
Like, what happened? Okay.
And the Daytona 500
Race winner will be the 24. We'll need the 24 to the start-finish line.
goes to victory lane. William Byron.
What a mad way to
Charlotte,
win.
North Carolina, Rudy Fugel, his crew chief.
You won? Yes, we won.
What position was he in before the...
40 years to the day, Hendrick Motorsports goes 1-2 at the Daytona 500.
Well then. I know I'm probably going to get told in the comments that those were some terrible highlights, because I'll be honest, the YouTube highlights, it's very rare to get a good one. Let's be fair. Seems like I actually missed out on a really good race, but what a race it was. And with only 5 laps to go, man, that sucks. Let me know what to watch next. Let me know any classic clips or, well, anything really you'd like my input on. Leave it down in the comments. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Have yourself a great day. Be well and bye.